What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC here with the top 5 Rebel sets that LEGO needs to make. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is a brand new Battle of Endor set. I really love this set. Of course, it is the bunker scene in Return of the Jedi, and it looks like those doors would be able to swing open, which is awesome. You can recreate so many scenes. The interior itself looks really nice. Of course, you can see those generators right in the front, those bright orange yellow things, which I think is awesome. You have all the paneling around the sides and stuff like that, which is really nice. And of course, you can have your Imperial officers or stormtroopers doing different tasks, which is amazing to have. It looks like you would also get a ATST, which I think is pretty standard for this set. We've had a bunch of ATSTs in the past, so I'm not going to be talking a lot about the ATST, but overall, it looks pretty nice. And of course, you're going to be getting an Endor speeder bike, which I think is also pretty standard to the set. Of course, we're going to be getting another Endor speeder bike in the May 1st Endor diorama set. The minifigures themselves look pretty nice. It looks like you would get 2 Ewoks, which I forget their names, except for Wicket. It looks like you would also get Chewbacca, Han Solo, 2 Scout Troopers, and R2-D2. Honestly, I would love to see another Princess Leia in here. Maybe C-3PO, maybe just a couple of regular Imperial Stormtroopers or Imperial officers or something like that, and maybe just 1 or 2 more Ewoks. I would love to have like 10 plus minifigures in this set. I definitely could see LEGO putting this as like a $150 to $160 set, just because the sheer size of the set and the number of minifigures LEGO would include in this set. You know, honestly, I don't know if I would ever pay $160 for it. Better be pretty big, honestly, but I would love to see a UCS or Master Builder series of this Battle of Endor scene. I think that would be super cool, and I definitely think you could throw a shield generator in the set. Obviously not a very big shield generator, but just a little small shield generator so you can like blow it up or something like that. I think that'd be a pretty nice addition to have as well, and I think this is an amazing set. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is a brand new Rebel Battle Pack. I don't think we've had a Rebel Battle Pack, I think, since 2008 or 2009, so it's definitely been a long time since we got one of these, and it looks like you would get 4 solid Rebel Fleet Troopers, which we haven't had since the 2019 Tantive 4, and I think there was one included in the Advent Calendar. I'm not sure which one. Of course, on the left, you can see Rebel Friend. I think Rebel Friend was featured in the original LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga game. Correct me if I'm wrong about Rebel Friend. That's what I know him from, at least. Then it looks like you would get 3 regular Fleet Troopers, which is a nice addition to include as well. The speeder itself looks pretty decent. Of course, they went with the red and tan colorway, and of course you have some flick-fired missiles and, you know, some stud shooters and stuff like that, all the normal stuff to include on a speeder, which I think is a very appropriate to have. I definitely could see this set going for $20, no more. Battle packs definitely should not be $30 or $40, so a nice $20 set would be pretty nice to have, and it'd be a great way to get some of those minifigures that we haven't had in a long time. Now all we need is just a new Stormtrooper Battle Pack, so then of course they could oppose the Rebel Battle Pack, and I think that'd be super cool to have. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today we have the Farm Boy Luke Battle Pack. I just had to include this in here. This is obviously a joke, but just look at it. Of course, you would get 4 Luke Skywalker Farm Boy editions. It looks like it would be special edition. You got Luke Skywalker with binoculars with a lightsaber, just no accessory, and then the last one we have is a blue milk Luke Skywalker, which is super funny. And honestly, I could see LEGO making this because they love giving us the Farm Boy Lukes. I definitely could see them putting this at $20 or $30 if they were ever to make this. What an amazing concept. Now let's move on to the next set. Alright guys, the next set that we have is the Yavin 4 Rebel Base. Now I know you're probably thinking to yourself, well, there's a leak about this coming out on August 1st. Now yes, I know, I've heard about that. It looks like we're going to be getting a Y-Wing microfighter. I think 10 plus minifigures. I think it's going to be over 1,000 pieces, and I think it's going to be great. It's going to have some interior space and the exterior space. I just think it's going to be an amazing set, but today we're specifically focusing on a Brick Wizard 59 model, okay? So I really love this set. I definitely could see it going for around that $130 or $140 price range, just because the shape kind of reminds me of that 2019 Darth Vader's castle, so I definitely could see LEGO putting it around that price range. It looks like you would get some awesome interior space. Just look at it. It looks like you get a hangar at the bottom, which looks pretty decent, and of course the command station on the middle part of the temple, and then it looks like the ceremony at the very top of the temple, which is awesome. The minifigure selection looks pretty decent as well. It looks like you would get Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing outfit, but I would love to see him in that ceremony yellow jacket outfit. I think that'd be pretty cool. Han Solo Solo, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Biggs Darklighter, 3 Rebel soldiers, C-3PO, and R2-D2, which I think is a very appropriate selection of minifigures. I don't think I would include any more minifigures in this set. I think it's just perfect, and the building itself looks absolutely stunning. Of course, you have your trees and your vines all running up the temple, which I think is super cool. It looks like you would have that lookout tower as well, which is amazing, and I love the interior space. You know, it's nice to have some play function, but also for display purposes, I think that's also really cool. And I'm really looking forward to the August 1st Yavin 4 base. I'm hoping we get some leaked images within the next month or two. I think that'd be super cool to have, and I'm really excited to pick that up and have that on display. Now let's move on to our final set. All right, lads, the final set that we're going to be talking about today is the Darth Vader hallway attack scene. I really love this set, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make this like ASAP. Look at him. Of course, we have classic Darth Vader. You know, we've had a bunch of Darth Vaders before, so I'm not really too excited about him, but of course, we get 3. Yes, I said 3 Rebel Scout Troopers. I love them, or Fleet Troopers, or whatever you want to call them. I feel like we don't get these troopers very often. I think we got one in the Tantive 4. I think we got one in the Advent calendar, but I don't know when the last time we had one of these. Obviously, you can see one of the Rebel Troopers holding the Death Star plans, which is really cool. And of course, this set would have some functions as well. You could throw your minifigures up in the air, and of course, the sliding door would open and close, so you can, you know, whatever. But I definitely think this is a great set, and I definitely could see it going for around that $20 or $30. Probably that $30 price range. Just, you know how LEGO is nowadays. But I really love the color scheme of this set. Of course, it is white and red on the hallway, and of course, if you got a bunch of these, you could build them up and have an extended hallway and a bunch of Rebel Troopers. It'd be an awesome way to build up the Rebel Alliance army. I think that would be super cool to have. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome Rebel Alliance sets. Shout out to Brick Wizard 59, Toxic Tiger, and Exotic Productions for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it, and you would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.